Today we're going to be making some healthy, vegan, gluten-free zucchini brownies. Start by whisking the flour, cocoa powder, and baking powder together in a medium bowl and set aside. Please note that all recipe measurements are going to be found down below, linked in the description box in the recipe card within the post. Next, we're going to melt the vegan butter until it's hot and add in the chocolate chips. We're going to whisk it together much like making a homemade vegan ganache, just until it's smooth. Next, we're adding in the applesauce, and we're just going to whisk that into our mixture. Please be sure that the applesauce is actually room temperature, because if it is cold, it will start to chill the vegan butter, which will make the mixture hard, and then it'll be harder to mix this into a brownie batter. And then we're going to add in the coconut sugar here and whisk again so that it's this nice, smooth, kind of fudgy, wet batter. And now it's time to add in our dry ingredients. So we're just going to dump the entire bowl into there, and we're going to use a rubber spatula to fold the dry ingredients into the batter. And to help with this, we're going to add in a half a cup of dairy-free milk. You can use any dairy-free milk here: oat milk, soy milk, almond milk. If you're nut-free, please do use nut-free ingredients. In the recipe card, I actually added that you can add the dairy-free milk into the beginning of the wet ingredients with the applesauce and the coconut sugar. I found that it actually doesn't matter the order in which you add it in, but here I was making the recipe several times using just this, where you add the dairy-free mixture in to help mix in the dry ingredients. Either way works. You can do it like I'm doing here in the video or in the recipe card. And now it's time to add in our zucchini. So I actually weighed the zucchini out here, so I'm listing the gram measurements along with the ounces as well, and the cup measurements. But keep in mind that gram and ounce measurements are much more accurate. And the best part about this is that you don't have to pat the zucchini dry. We're actually just going to use the zucchini grated as is. And then you're going to fold in with a half a cup of chocolate chips as well. And when we spoon the batter into the baking pan, you can top with a few more chocolate chips if you'd like I did, or you can just leave as is. You're still going to get that wonderful crinkle top on the top of your brownies once they bake. Now, while the batter is thick, it should be still spreadable, like you can see in the video here. And once you've spread it to touch the edges of the pan, you are going to bake the brownies for about 27 to 30 minutes depending on your own oven. To check the doneness, you can use a toothpick to make sure that the toothpick comes out clean, and that's how you know that it's done. If there are still a few crumbs on it, that's totally fine. They're technically still baked. And during the cooling process, they'll solidify even more, which is the trick here. So once they're baked, you should actually leave them in the pan for about 20 minutes, and that will just help the chocolate and the vegan butter solidify, which will make for a cleaner cut and a super fudgy brownie. Full recipe is linked down below in the description box. Enjoy!